my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer. I'm here to share with you guys what to do with your Cricut machine. Now, if you were like me, I've had my Cricut machine for 2 years. The first like 3 or 4 months I had the machine, I had no idea what to do with it. My first project is I actually just made my name. I put my name on the back of my machine just so I could practice how to do it. If you guys are new, I definitely recommend doing that. Now, today's video, I'm going to share with you guys fonts. I'm going to figure out how you can find fonts and how to figure out fonts. I'm going to share with you guys on that. I do have another video on where to get your vinyl. When I first bought my Cricut machine, I paid way too much for vinyl, and I do have a video, I will try to link it below, on where you guys can get your vinyl and you save a ton more money than what you would do normally. So definitely check that out, and I will be having some new videos after this on how to use your Cricut. So here we have the Cricut Design Space. Now they do have a thing where you can actually pay like 10 bucks. I can't remember what it's called. It's like the Cricut Access or something like that. But you pay 10 bucks a month to use it. Now I know they give you, I think, a free month trial. Well, after the free month trial, I ended up using it for a whole year. I say if you use their items like crazy, definitely go ahead and do it. But for me, I maybe use like 1 or 2 of their images, and I just pay like 99 cents to get that image if I cannot find the image on the internet, which I will show you guys images in a different video. But it is the one thing I say, don't do it unless you are getting your money's worth. So here we have the Cricut Design Space. We have a text. Now, if you guys don't know if you don't know what we're gonna do, I'm just gonna type in my name. Now, this is a font that I have saved that I got, and I will show you how I got it. So when you first go on your Cricut program, this shows you all. So this is everything that you have on your computer saved, and then also anything that you can download. So if you want a specific font, here it is, $4.99, and you can get this font. And I think that's ridiculous, and there's ways to get free fonts to download to your computer. Now here we have System. System is, these are all the fonts that are on your computer. Either they were already on it when you had it, or these are fonts that you show that you downloaded. A lot of these I have downloaded, and I will share with you guys how I got that. And then we have just a Cricut, so these are all the ones that you pay for. So when I'm looking for a font, I usually go to System. So how I find that font is, this is a website called DaFont. DaFont is a website where you can basically find as many fonts as you want, and you can download them specifically to your computer. Now, there's ways to do this. There's ones that you can download for free for personal use, or you can donate the author to use it for commercial use. But there is a ton of fonts to choose from, anywhere between, like, here we got a kids, so you can find kids stuff. A lot of these, if you type in the letters, these symbols pop up, so I'm not a big fan of that. But here we're gonna do like, I really like, let's just say example, I like this sunflower font. So I would download it, and then I would download it to my actual computer, and then to have it show up in the Cricut machine, the Cricut program, you'll actually have to shut down the program and restart it. That's just how it shows up. So if you guys are like, where's that font I just downloaded? You have to restart the program. I've noticed that a lot. So basically what you'll do is you'll just download it. If I did have a font I really wanted, I would download it, but I don't know what font I want. But let's just say you have fonts in your computer and you're like, I have no idea what to choose. So you could go to the system and you could find a font and you're like, I have no idea. But here we have, I'm going to show you guys something that's kind of funny. So here we have a bunch of fonts that look identical to each other. Well, the thing is, they're not all that identical. They're actually a lot different when you type it in the program. But how to figure that out is you actually want to go to wordmark.com. Now, you don't have to start an account. You do not have to log in. You just type in whatever name or word you want it to say. So when I'm working on a project for something, I will just go to this website and I will type it in. to see what name I wanted to choose. So my name is Jennifer, and my name is kind of wonky when it comes to J's. Like there's some J's that I hate, and there's some J's that are awesome. So what we're gonna do is type in my name, and then you just hit enter, and as you see right here. So as you see, there's this Amarillo. This is one of the fonts I did download. I hate what letter R looks like. I just do not like that. The J is okay, but I hate the letter R. Here we got another one of the Angelina. I'm not a big fan of the J or the R, so it just depends, but I do prefer the cursive over the print. So if you just kind of scroll down, these are a lot of the ones that I downloaded. Like here we got Birds of Paradise. I love how my name is, but I'm not a big fan of the J for the Jennifer. So there's ways around it, and I'll show you guys that in just one second. But here we're just going to kind of scroll down, and I will show you one of the fonts that I absolutely love, and it's the Gabelisa. So the J is just very simple, but I absolutely love how the heart is, and I love the R and all that stuff. So right here, this is the Joseph Sophia, or no, this is not Joseph Sophia. It is a Joseph. So this is the Joseph Sophia, and then we're gonna type in. We're gonna go to the Gab. We're going to type my name in. So here is the two different names. This is the Joseph Sophia, and this is the Gabelisa. So as you can see, there's two different ways to do your name, but if you don't like the J, like let's say you prefer using a different J, you can actually just go to ungroup, and you'll see right here that all the letters are loose. We're going to delete that J. And let's say I want to use this J. So we're just going to ungroup this one. Even though these are very similar, we got like that. So there is the name that we're going to do, okay? So we're going to actually group it together. I'm just going to delete these. You're going to group this together. Now, as you see right here, you got a line where the E and the N meet, the two N's, the I and the N. That basically means that when you cut out your name, it's going to cut those out individually, and we don't want that. It automatically does this. Even if you have it grouped together, it automatically does this, but you're going to push your favorite button, and you're going to see the one weld. So right here, you see it all together, and it's going to print all together. The J will be loose, but the whole rest of the name will be together, which is super awesome. Now let's say you want to do offset. Offset is basically kind of a border around the name. So you can pick how thick you want it to be. You can pick how thin you want it to be. It doesn't matter. We're just going to kind of guess it right there. So as you see, the black is the background. And then now we got like that gray color. So we'll just change that to like, let's just do green. So here we got that. So you can move these together, and they're like, oh crap, I can't get this centered. So what you're going to do is you're just going to highlight both of them. You're going to hit align, and then you're going to hit center, and there you go for that. But another thing you guys can also do is if you're looking for specific fonts, like from movies, that's one thing. Like if you're working on a project and you want to work on something that's really cool, I needed to find an inside out font, and I'm like, where the heck do you find that? Because you can't find it through DeFont by typing inside out. It doesn't pop up. But there's actually a website called Famousfonts.com. And basically this website shows you fonts from like movies. There is tons of fonts in here from movies. So like let's say we're looking for Harry Potter. Harry Potter is huge right now. A lot of people like making Harry Potter things for themselves. We're just going to click search, and a couple Harry Potter fonts will pop up. So there's like these three right here, and then there's the Gringwald one. But I actually prefer this Harry Potter font over this one. The H's kind of look weird, and the P's just look a little weird. So we're going to do this one. So you just click it, and then you can actually download it. And then remember to, you know, once you download it to your computer, you got to shut your program off and restart it for it to show up. And then that's just basically what the font is called, is Harry Potter. I know a lot of people like doing Disney. You can find Disney on DeFont. You can actually just type in Disney, but there's a bunch of ones that pop up. I really prefer the Waltograph. That's the Disney one that I have downloaded. But otherwise, there is ones that you could do the Disneyland font. Otherwise, there's two different Disneys. And then here are all the Disney movies if you're looking for a specific movie. But yeah, these are just the ways to find certain fonts that I have used, and I use these on a regular basis. But I just wanted to share with you guys on that. If you can see, I'll show you the inside out one that I have. So right here, this is inside out right there. So I just wanted to share with you guys ways to find fonts, especially when you're working on a project and you want to find a specific name. Like right here, laughing and smiling. I do not like that J whatsoever. The rest of the name is nice, but I just do not like that J. Now right here, when you see these dotted lines, it means that I don't know, I can't remember what they are, but if it's not showing up, that means I really don't want it. But a lot of people like the Magnolia Sky. That's a really popular one. I Love Glitter is a popular one right here. So just wanted to share with you guys some fonts and how to find fonts, how to get fonts, and how to use the fonts. But the next video I will share with you guys on how to get images for free off the internet. There's lots of websites, and then how to turn it into an SVG. An SVG is something that you use to download the images to your Cricut design space. But just want to say thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys all later. Bye-bye.